Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy VA Primetime. I want to thank you for tuning in to one of my first videos that we're going to be putting up here on the channel. And what a way to start off with videos on the channel. In this game, we actually have 24 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals and 3 blocks, which if you really look at it in standards of uh, traditional basketball, traditional basketball games, if you were to see somebody with a stat line like this would probably be a historic night. For me, it's just a typical pro-am game. You know, we're out here guarding a 6'8" slashing, sharpshooting slasher, which is one of the more difficult builds to guard. Specifically, if you're a big man, if you're a guard, if you're a small forward, then you should be able to lock up just like I do on this possession right here. You should be able to easily get a hand in your man's face. Um, However, a little bit about my build. As you see me go for the pump fake right there and draw the easy foul, we always hit those free throws. Um, a quick bit about my build. I went with a little bit of an undersized build, and I went with a build that was offensively limited. Last year in 2K17, a lot of the people who I play with on a regular basis, a lot of the people who got to know me through 2K17, they knew me because of my 6'4" shot creator. I had a 96 overall shot creator, able to pull from almost anywhere on the court. I was just stepping up to the mid-court line and pulling up threes. Anything with that difficult shots badge was cheese. Oh man, what was it? A 92, a 92 moving shot three. That was ridiculous. It was cheese. It was unfair. I used to get busy, specifically in the park. I didn't run a lot of pro-am, or not with my smaller build. When I did run pro-am, I was running mostly with my rim protector or with my 6'10 lockdown, which was, in my opinion, more dangerous than the rim protector because I went with the power forward build instead of the small forward. And just like in 17 and 18, when you go for the defensive builds first, anything power forward and above, you're going to have rim protector as your one of your main badges. If you go small forward and below, you'll still be able to get rim protector. However, pickpocket will be your main badge. I didn't want to have to deal with the hassle of pickpocket. I like being down in the paint, but I also wanted to be able to have something that had a little bit of offense. I wanted to pull a few post moves every now and then. I was attempting to create something like a more defensive minded Hakeem Olajuwon. Anytime I make a build, I'm trying to see who I can pattern it after. And this year, the build that I made, I wanted to pattern it after somebody who was great. You know, one of the greatest centers of all time, and number 34 for the Houston Rockets, Hakeem Olajuwon. I went with a 7-footer. Like I said, he's a little bit undersized. He's also only 260. He does have max wingspan and he does have max shoulder width. However, I wanted to keep him right around the 7-foot range because that's what centers are more realistically in the NBA. You don't have a whole bunch of 7'3" guys running around. And when you think about historically the better centers of all time in the NBA, yeah, you have your Kareems, you have your Wilt, you do have Manute Bol, uh, but some of the ones that really come to my mind are right around the 7'1" range. Even a couple of them were right around 6'11". You had people like Ben Wallace who could step into the center role, and he was only about a 6'9", 6'10". So it really does not matter about your height. It's about knowing how to move the basketball around. And with me, I decided I can go ahead and sacrifice the height a little bit because, as you can see, I know how to get in there, get rebounds, I know how to get blocks, and this also gave me the ability to get some higher ball control. Now, I couldn't make the pass that Mac just made because I'm not a playmaker. I'm not a guard. But you do see that I have a little bit better control of my guy. This move right here, one of my favorite moves in the game, is a perfect example why. If I was 7'3", 340, 7'3", 300, I don't know if I would have that same speed with that move that I have because I would be oversized. You see me in here and a little bit too much, and that's understandable. I do have that post scoring in my build, and sometimes I do go to the well just one too many times. That does lead to my team getting some turnovers or whatnot. And as you can see, this game actually got a little bit close here. Right now, they're only down by 7. But as you can see, just kick it down to me in the paint, the majority of the time, that's going to be buckets. But you're saying to yourself, Primetime, you said you were going to have 24 points. You said you were going to have a triple-double with 2 steals and 3 blocks. I don't see you doing it right now, but you see the defense, though. You see the defense. That extra bump is what kept him in there for the 3 seconds. That's one of those IQ plays. You had to have a mental clock going on in your head to see exactly what's going on. See how long you had to keep your man in the paint. See what moves you had to do. Basketball is more than just being able to get open and all of that stuff. Yeah, you might be one of those great ISO guys like Swante, but do you really know how to get your entire team involved? And that's why I wanted to start off with this game, because you can see me getting the entire team involved. You see the kick out to Levi. Levi, I told y'all he's clutch. He's clutch. He's a sharpshooting playmaker. He went with the shooting guard position. Give him a little bit of extra speed than he would at the small forward position. His shot is immaculate. You would think he's a pure sharpshooter. As you can see right there, well, not really. He missed that one. And actually, I was praising him in the game, saying, I don't know if I'm going to get that 10th rebound because Levi keeps on hitting everything. You see, he thought he was going to hit that right there, which was actually a pretty good move, seeing that you're a sharpshooting playmaker. But you see Primetime getting back on defense. They thought I was falling asleep, but no, I'm a rim protector. I'm not sleeping back there, coach. Still got one more block to go. Still got 3 more assists to go. Still got 1 more steal to go. Where is all this going to come from in just 1 quarter? Plus, you still got 6 more points. Come on, Primetime. You told us that you had a triple-double waiting for us. Just wait a second, all right? That's all you got to do. Just trust the process. Another guy I'm upset with, for those of y'all who have actually made it somewhat deep in your career, you see how annoying Joel Embiid is in this game. There goes block number 3. You see how annoying Joel Embiid is in this game. I had one endorsement that I was supposed to do with him. He said, oh, you're not known well enough, so he just walked out on the meeting. I hope he didn't specifically choose all that. I hope that was one of those things that 2K wrote for him. Some of the storylines in this game and previous games were not too great, to say the least. But we're still able to get it in because that's not what matters. Those storylines ain't what matter. Now, that play right there, I want you all to understand what I did right there. When you're coming in from the outside and you have a man on the other wing, if you can't shoot on that 3 and there's a man guarding your center in the paint, do not pass it to that center. Please, everybody in the 2K community, I need y'all to learn this immediately. Do not give the center the ball when he has a man right in front of him, because it will be a turnover on that center every single time. You're setting your man up for failure. You see Smelly with the rebound. He's bringing the ball down court. He passes it to me. I thought I was going to get the 10th assist right there. Unfortunately, they fouled him. Mac doing a little bit too much, bringing the ball down court. He tried to hit me with it. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to. Here goes the rebound number 10. You see Smelly leaking out. I kick it out, and there goes the triple-double. You see, it's all too easy. All you have to do is just really just get rebounds and get it to the open man. When you're able to do that, get the ball to the open man, it makes the offense a whole lot smoother. It makes scoring a whole lot smoother. It makes everything a whole lot easier. You see the post spin, I can't get the bucket, but they get the foul. Of course, with the silver free throw ace badge, I'm able to hit my free throws at a very high clip. That's one of those things that I pride myself on. Actually, there's times in which we'll have the technical foul, and I'll be the one who has to hit the clutch free throw. you know, right about here, they see that the game is somewhat within striking distance. They're still close enough to where they can win, so they're fouling. They're getting close buckets. You see, it's only a 10-point game with less than a minute to go, and Mac is throwing it away. He's trying to throw unnecessary alley-oops, but that's all good because primetime is here with rebound number 11. They have to foul me because they see I'm a threat. I'm 7 of 10 from the field. What can you really do to stop me? But we can't stop them on the perimeter. It's a 10-point game. They give it to me down court and bang! There goes the dunk for number 24. We're out here playing defense, unnecessarily fouling. Levi could not hit, but Smelly with the board, Smelly with the putback. That's what we need him there for. That's what you always need a big man there for. If you have a big man on your team, please make sure that that build can at the very least get gold putback king. Because silver is okay, but gold putback king is going to really get you there in those clutch moments where your big man gets the rebound and he's able to go back up with it. Of course, they got to be one of those people who knows how to pump fake. You see there's only 5 seconds left on the clock. We're up by 11, some clutch defense, and we go ahead and walk away with the win and a triple-double with great defensive stats. But for everyone who watched the video, I really appreciate you. Hopefully you'll leave a like. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel because like I said, in the next couple of days, we're going to be dropping some heat. There's a 24 rebound game over a slash and rebounder. It just gets busy. Hit me up at VA Primetime on Facebook, and we'll check y'all out in the next one. Peace.